I am Ferdinand Marcos, and I am the President of the Republic of the Philippines. I stand today on behalf of 110 million Filipinos.
Hi everyone, hello universe, it's me again. Guys, shoutout sa inyo mga kababayan. Ito, na-late upload ko kahapon So, but anyway, pakinggan nyo po yung speech ng Pangulong Marcos Jr., yung pagpunta niya dyan sa Bangsamoro kahapon. Ang ganda ng kanyang speech, guys. At makikita nyo dito kung paano ang progreso ng barn sa ngayon under the Marcos administration. Grabe talaga din ang tulong ng Pangulo, mga kababayan. Ay, nakaka-amaze. But anyway, para kumpleto detalyado, panoorin nyo ito. Ito na, mga beswa.
The President of the Republic of the Philippines, His Excellency, Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr.
Panahon na ng pagbabago, dahil sa ito ay kinakailangan. Tayo na magtulong-tulong na maunlarin ang
My utmost respect and courtesies to His Excellency President Ferdinand Bongbong R. Marcos Jr., other national and regional government officials, the leadership of the Bangsamoro government, BARM provincial governors. The present today is Governor Tuco Musturaan and Governor Hadjari Mitimbang. Our partners in peace and development, members of the media, distinguished guests. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bago ako magsimula, salamat Mr. President sa tugon mo sa invitation namin. Kahit text lang, sir. Salamat sa mga sagot mo sa text. What we began as conflict to make the word of Allah supreme gave birth to a region forged in crucible and sacrifice by blood, by sweat, and by lives. For decades, our people endured conflict, displacement, and neglect. Many of our brothers and sisters carried arms not for power, but for preserving the faith and dignity of the Bangsamoro people. Not for wealth, but justice, not for division, but so that future generation of the Bangsamoro would live with honor. Today, that long road has brought us here. The Mujahideen, the community leaders, the governors of our provinces, mayors, traditional leaders, civil servants, women, youth, and development partners. Today, people who once saw the future different are now working for it together. And today, there is only one acceptable outcome: to lift our people out of poverty and to develop the Bangsamoro people in its potential. This year's foundation anniversary is special because the President is here. Sa totoo lang, for the first time, members of Parliament across party lines, our provincial governors, our BARM ministries, offices and agencies stand together under the administration, one direction and one responsibility: to serve the Bangsamoro people. Your presence today sends a clear message BARM is united. BARM is working together. As we remember our past, we also recognize that we have achieved. In 2025, the Bangsamoro government showed that autonomy works. We attracted 5 billion in investment, creating jobs in agriculture, fisheries, housing and logistics. Thousands of Bangsamoro youth found work through job fairs, internship, and students' employment programs. Our health workers reach communities once left behind, providing medical care, immunization, and disaster response. Our social protection programs serve hundreds of thousands of families, ensuring food, medicine, shelter, and dignity.
Wow. See?
We completed
Love nila si
over
PBBM.
500 infrastructure projects.
Wow. Woo.
Roads, bridges, water system, flood control, connecting communities and markets.
Wow.
Our justice and peace institution resolve conflicts, protected human rights, and strengthened community harmony.
Wow, galing.
Most importantly, this achievement demonstrate that BARM systems and programs are designed to work for the people, ensuring steady progress across the region. This year marks the second year of our administration, and this year we are not changing direction. We are amplifying what has already done, already begun.
Ganon, si
We are
PBBM.
continuing and strengthening the mas matatag na Bangsamoro agenda because our people deserve not just progress but lasting peace and progress. This agenda stands on 5 solid components. Mas matatag na gobyerno, mas matatag na pamayanan, mas matatag na kabuhayan, mas matatag na seguridad, as mas matatag na pananampalataya. Together, this define how we govern, how we grow our economy, how we build our and protect our communities, and how we preserve what makes us Bangsamoro while moving forward as one people. Allow me to begin with mas matatag na gobyerno. This administration believes that a strong Bangsamoro starts with a government that works. This year, we will continue to reward performing LGUs. 62 million pesos worth of prizes will be awarded to LGUs with overall excellent performance through the Salamat Excellent Award Leadership Seal. LGU with innovative practice, model barangays with exemplary governance in the barangay, lupong tagapamayapa with excellent performance in resolving conflicts in the barangay, and sanggunian with the excellent law-making practices. We are going to support ICT, interconnectedness and security of BARM ministries, and increase digital literacy through OCM Victo. We are giving schools direct control over the day-to-day operations through the school-based management and MOOE support of MHT worth 2 billion pesos in total. To bring in a better learning outcomes, we are supporting the strengthening of our justice system, both regular and SAIA courts, through our 30 million judiciary support fund, so justice is accessible to all. We are expanding immediate cash assistance program like BCARES of MSSD into 450 million so that help reaches families quickly and fairly. We are investing a 15 billion in the Bangsamoro Government Center, a permanent seat of governance that will strengthen institutional coordination, improve public service delivery, stand as a symbol of stable and self-governing Bangsamoro. Ito na po ang sagot, Mr. President, sa tanong mo sa akin kanina. This is our message to you. Every peso must serve the people.
Wow.
Sa Tagalog ba, bawat sentimo, Bangsamoro ang sentro.
Wow. Galing ah.
Mas matatag na kabuhayan. Peace must bring food to the table and jobs to the people. This year, we will continue to support activities that attract investment and business enterprises in BARM through the OCM RBI. Farmers and fisher folks will benefit from expanded Binhi and ISDA program of MAFAR, worth 460 million and 240 million respectively, boosting food production and income. Youth will begin real work experience through the 98 million Bangsamoro Internship and Development Program. Medium, small, and micro enterprises will also be supported under the 19 million Bangsamoro Integrated Livelihood Program. We are advancing economic zones that trade development for 317 million, opening doors to jobs, investment, and enterprise. We are committing 2.5 billion to capital-intensive flagship project that will drive large-scale economic activity, generate employment, and position the government as a competitive regional economy. Our goal is simple. No Bangsamoro family should be left without a chance to earn an honest living. Mas matatag na pamayanan. A strong society is built on education, healthcare for the vulnerable, and resilient infrastructure. This year, we have investing heavily in schools, scholarship, and school feeding because hungry children cannot learn. Through MBHTE, which the Minister is here, Mahathir Iqbal, we aim to improve teaching and learning through learner kits, teacher kits, armchairs, and textbooks worth of 1.6 billion. We also allocated 756 million in the school-based feeding program to address hunger and multinational schools and improve learning outcomes. Health programs will continue to bring medical assistance, nutrition, and immunization closer to the communities. Bangsamoro Immunization Program of MOH, which the Minister is here, Dr. Kadil Sinurinding, was here, allocated 137 million to ensure protection against vaccine preventable disease. Women, children, senior citizens, settlers communities, non-Moroites, and persons with disabilities will receive a targeted support and protection from various ministries. We will create safe and sustainable living conditions through our infrastructures and resilient program that will strengthen our communities physically and environmentally. We will construct additional 115,000 kilometer of roads and 17 new bridges under the 3 billion Road and Bridge Development Program of MPW, the Ministry of Public Works, that will improve connectivity and economic activity across the region. We will also construct 22 water systems under the 121 million water system development program, expanding access to safe, potable water in water-scarce areas. We will also construct, wala na po nasabihin ito, sir. We will also construct 46 flood control in the barn. This is the minute, talagang gagawin natin ito. And 10 slope shore protection structures in the 963 million natural disaster management program intended to protect our coastal and riverine communities through flood control, slope protection, and disaster preparedness. Through the Darussalam Housing Project of MHSD, Ministry of Human Settlement and Development, an allocation of 161 million will provide resilient housing and resettlement for 350 families, including IDPs and the homeless. Mainly, the Ministry of Environment, Natural Resources, and Energy will also support the reforestation of 2,600 hectares of forest land through the 169 million integrated Bangsamoro Greening Program. We are allocating 1 billion to support balanced development across all provinces of the Bangsamoro. Kung dito lang sila, sir, pipirma kami ng Memorandum of Agreement to the Governor's Power, i-download sa kanila yung kailangan nilang pera para sa development ng lahat ng probinsya.
Wow. O, diba guys? Galing.
Sayang nga lang kasi dalawa lang ang may governor dito. So, i-reset na natin yung Memorandum of Agreement natin para sigurado na masaya lahat. Including the Special Geographic Area in Cotabato City to ensure the growth reaches every community. Binanggit ko yon kasi nandito rin man si Mayor Matabalaw. Saka yun, nandito rin geographic area, baka makalimutan. We also increased the Special Geographic Area development allocations by 300 million, strengthening infrastructure, basic services, and economic opportunities in the Special Geographic Area. We are continuing renovation of Sanga-Sanga Airport in Tawi-Tawi. Gawin namin na international standard ang Tawi-Tawi. At the same time, undertaking the renovation of Awang Airport in Dato Udin Siswat. Kung kaya, kahit parang General Santos lang ang mangyari sa Cotabato City. May tube ang Cotabato City. This is how we build a future where communities share. Sa Sulu, we are still funding the funding of Sulu. We are still in the GAAP. GAAP is Government General Appropriation Act of the Bangsamoro. Nandun pa rin, meron pa rin budget ang Sulu.
Yes. Kasama sila eh. GA 2026 guys.
Mas matatag na seguridad. Peace is the foundation of everything we do. This year, we will continue to monitor joint operation among the PNP, AFP, and the MLF and local disputes through OCM, PSRO, and likewise immediate such conflict. Because as far as vertical conflict is concerned, it's already done. But we are experiencing only a horizontal conflict like feud, family problem. So this is the thing that the OCM PSRO is addressing. Through this program, we will also provide legal assistance to applicants for the GPH MILF Amnesty Program. Through the strengthening of peace and order program and strengthening community resilience program of MILG, we will continue to assist LGOs to ensure they have functional local peace and order council, local anti-drug abuse council, and People's Law Enforcement Board that addresses the local peace and order situation. They will also be assisted in creating their own plan for preventing and countering violent extremism and organizing their own Task Force on Ending Local Armed Conflict. We invest in peace building initiative that resolve conflict through dialogue and understanding, expanding our alternative dispute resolution program and the Togun program, ensuring that community disputes are settled peacefully and fairly through the ADR program. EMPOS, the Ministry of Public Order and Safety, will settle at least 25 RIDO cases and support 53 RIDO settlement. Through the Token program, MILG will provide support to other extremist groups who return unjoined to the cause of the law. We honor the sacrifices of those who fought for peace by helping them rebuild their lives through Salam and Tabang program by OCM, and by providing financial support and elderly and FW people with disability mujahideen by OBMSU SC, meaning Moro Mujahideen under special circumstances. Ito na po, sir, yung mga mujahideen namin na mga matatanda na. So, meron kaming inilaan sa kanila para sa ikabubuhay nila. Ito na yung talagang mga senior na talaga. So, there is a special program of the Ministry of the Arm on that particular aspect. In fact, sir, the Salam has its beneficiaries of 13 Mujahideens. Ito, sir, parang tulong ito sa normalization natin para yung mga Mujahideen natin, at least may counterpart man lang yung BARM para sa normalization process.
Wow. Parang nagre-report sila kay
Also,
PBBM, guys.
10,000 para sa mga sinasabi ko kanina na mga senior citizen na. Hindi pa ako kasali doon. We are allocating 500 billion for a conflict-affected community, sir, focusing on uplifting the lives of the Mujahideen and their families. We strengthen community safety and protect human rights because peace without justice cannot endure, and security must always serve the people. Let this be clear. This administration will not prevent the implementation of the comprehensive agreement on Bangsamoro. We support and protect it. Mas matatag na pananampalataya. Our autonomy is rooted in faith, values, and moral governance. This year, we continue to support the issuance of fatwas, religious guidance through the Bangsamoro Darul Ifta, which is our Director Hill, starts the one who read the invocation, sir, in Muslim. We invest in faith-based education and moral formation through the 1.8 billion Madaris Asatiz program. There is this program of MHT, sir, supporting the Asatiz. Asatiz is a plural of ustads. Ustads is a Arabic teacher. So, we uphold the spiritual well-being of our people by sustaining the Bangsamoro Pilgrimage Authority Hajj and Umrah program. This year, the number of Mujahideen recipients allowing of the free Hajj and Umrah has increased from 150 the previous year to 500, affirming that worship and devotion remain central to Bangsamoro life. Ito yung dahilan sa yung Umrah. Bakit hindi na ipasa yung district sa January, sa December 18? Kasi karami-raming nag-umrah sa mga MP. Pinagalitan pa kami ni Sapnor, pero we care for the most vulnerable and compassion and dignity through the Cook program orphans in 74 markets and tourists in Barm, supporting underprivileged youth education grounded in values.
Grabe
We
tulong
promote
ng Pangulo sa kanila, no?
as a force for unity, peace and social responsibility because moral guidance strengthens family, communities, and governance. Faith is not a barrier to development. It is our compass.
Galing naman.
Brothers and sisters, we call on Our ministries, offices, and agencies to work as one, serve with integrity, and deliver results for our people. Our governors and mayors to stand with us in service and bring development closer to the communities. To our former combatants, continue being partners in peace. Our youth and women to lead and participate. Our people, to walk with us, support what is right, and hold us accountable.
Tama.
This government is present. This government listens. And this government will continue to work for you. And we enter our 7th year of BARM. Let us move forward together, united in purpose, honoring sacrifices, building a mas matatag na Bangsamoro. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Solid yung tulong ng pamahalaan sa Barn. Grabe. Bilib ako doon, guys. Antindi. Wow. Saludo ako kay Pangulong Marcos Jr. Talagang binigyan niya talaga ng guys, tulong. Totoo yun. Grabe. Antindi. Saludo ako sa Marcos administration. And of course, sa Barn.
Special Assistant to the President, Anton Lagdameo, please take your seats. The other cabinet officials that are present with us today, of course, Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao officials, led by Chief Minister Abdul Rauf Makakwa, who just gave us a very thorough briefing on the plans that are ahead. And I have to say, I was just telling him after he sat down, the programs that you presented here this afternoon are very much aligned with the national programs.
Wow. Galing.
Therefore, take advantage of those national programs. Gamitin ninyo yung mga national program to bring it here to Bangsamoro. And that way, if we work together, as we all know, whenever everybody works together, there is a synergy. It's not 1 + 1 = 2. It's 1 + 1, sometimes 3, sometimes 4. And so that's what we should do together. And that's what we will always be doing with the Bangsamoro government. The local chief executives of BARM, the Bangsamoro Transition Authority Speaker, Mohammed Yaqub, and other members of parliament who have joined us, the Wali of the Bangsamoro, Sheikh Muslim Giamaden, fellow workers in government, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum.
Wow. Yeah.
We commemorate today the 7th founding anniversary of the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao, which we have come to refer to as BARM. It marks an important chapter in our nation's history, not just the history of Muslim Mindanao, but of the entire Republic of the Philippines. And it is a landmark in our fight to achieve genuine progress and unity. It is proof that sacrifice, dialogue, and unity are the keys to lasting peace. In July 2018, the Bangsamoro Organic Law was enacted. This laid the groundwork for the creation of self-governance here in BARM. Nearly 8 months later, BARM was formally inaugurated. With that milestone came the beginning of the mandate of the Bangsamoro Transition Authority. The establishment of BARM attests to the commitment of our government, of all sectors of society, of our brothers and sisters in the Bangsamoro, and of our friends in the international community to the pursuit of peace, of unity, and of progress. It shows that public service becomes more meaningful when it is carried out in the spirit of solidarity and collaboration. Over the past years, we have witnessed the changes and gradual development of BARM. The aspirations of our Muslim brothers and sisters were supported and sustained. Institutions were strengthened. And most importantly, the bond between national and Bangsamoro government has deepened. My fellow Filipinos, we have come a long way. Still, there is work to be done. Peace is the vital foundation for progress. It is our shared responsibility to harness peace to further develop the region.
Wow.
As I was driving here from the airport, I was looking around, and as I commented also to the speaker and to the chief minister, that gumaganda na yung BARM. And what I see is, and the feeling I get as I drive through Cotabato, the feeling I get is that there is a change in the sentiment of the people. And there is hope that future is going to be bright.
Wow.
And that, I think, could be one of the great achievements of what we are doing, especially in forming the Bangsamoro government. So let us continue to expand livelihood and economic opportunities in BARM. Let us raise the standard of living of every family in the region. And let us always prioritize the welfare of every Filipino. As we pursue these goals, you can count on the national government to help you every step of the way. It is our hope. It is our hope that the upcoming BARM elections will serve as an opportunity for our Bangsamoro brothers and sisters to freely express their voices and aspirations. We aspire to further strengthen a leadership that truly serves the people, one that reinforces democracy and accountability. This is the kind of governance that we should pass on to the next generation. A government rooted in accountability, a system strengthened by participation, and a nation guided by shared responsibility. My fellow Filipinos, we must stand as guardians of the progress that we have made through peace. Let us always choose unity and cooperation over division. In a very true sense, the Bangsamoro government will have a big advantage, perhaps even over other regional governments and even the national government. Why do I say that? I say that because you are creating a government from a blank sheet on a blank sheet of paper. You do not need to make the same mistakes that everybody else has done in the past.
Wow.
I'm sorry to say, when we were talking about investment, what businessmen are really looking for is the ease of doing business. Na madali magbukas ng korporasyon, madali mag-dyan ang register, hindi naman masyadong mahal, yung mga permit, ganun-ganun. Yan ang hinahanap natin. Huwag yung gagayahin yung nangyari sa national government, na patong-patong na ang regulation, 3 taon bago mabigay yung papel na napakasimple lang na bagay. And that is your opportunity. That is your opportunity. That you can make your government into what exactly it is you want to make it. And I am very, very optimistic. And I am very excited for the almost 4.5 million residents here in the Bangsamoro that I see for them. I am very excited for them because I know that the future will be bright and that the Bangsamoro people will flourish as you collect the dividends of peace. So together, let us build a bagong Pilipinas marked by peace, by unity, and a shared belief in a brighter future.
What a
Maraming salamat po. Mabuhay ang BARM, mabuhay ang bagong Pilipinas.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Grabe yung speech ng Pangulo, tago sa puso. Ang ganda, guys. Sobra-sobra yung tulong niya, my goodness. Nakita nyo yung binasa nung Chief Minister kanina? Talagang, kung bagay inilatag niya yung mga magaganang programa na nagawa. Oh my goodness. Galing, oh. Oh, yan si Chief Minister makukuha, guys. Ang galing. Oh. May, kumbaga, maganda yung naging takbo ng kanilang pamumuhay ngayon. Under the Marcos administration, very hands-on ang Pangulo, tumulong. Sa totoo lang, yung mga bagong airport nila, tingnan nyo. Ang dami po ang mga bandidong Muslim na sumuko, nagbalik loob sa under the Marcos administration, guys. Kasi sobra-sobra yung tulong ng Pangulo Oo, totoo yun. Super. Kaya sa mga Muslim, ayan. Shout out sa inyong lahat, sa mga taga-Bangsamoro. Tuloy-tuloy ang progreso, guys. Sa pamumuno ng Pangulo. Oh. 'Di ba? Ganon, pag sobra-sobra ang suporta ng national government, yan ang result. Ang ganda nga Magaling pala si Chief Makakuha no? 'Di ba? Chief Minister Makakuha pala. Oo. Totoo 'yun, lalo na sa Marawi, guys. Under renovation, rehab talaga sila ngayon. Wow, galing. Yung ba, abangan po natin ang progreso nila, mga kababayan. Talagang solid na solid yan. Sobra, no? Tulong ni Pangulo talaga, oh. Oo. Sabi nga nung chief minister for the first time yata na isang pangulo dumanaw sa kanila yung anniversary nila ba. O si PBBM lang. Lakas loob din ni Pangulong Marcos Jr. I think guys, no, sa totoo lang, correct me if I'm wrong, bihira lang guys pumupunta ang isang pangulo dyan sa lugar na yun alam po natin, medyo dangerous sa Bangsamoro. Pero si Pangulong Marcos Jr., walang iniinda, walang takot-takot. As long as nakakatulong siya. 'Di ba? Magandang pakikisama niya. Very hands-on ang Pangulo tumulong sa barn, sa totoo lang. Even sa mga sa mga ibang Muslim, talagang hanga din talaga sila. Kaya nga mahirap tanggalin ng Pangulong Marcos Jr. Totoo 'yun. Yung mga BBM resign yun. Ako po. Sa totoo lang ayaw. Mas gusto nila sa PBBM mamuno. Ang dami kasing tulong. Kung napakinggan nyo yung binasa ni Chief Minister kanina, nako, nakaka-overwhelm yun guys. Galing. So yun mga kababayan. Maraming salamat sa inyong watching. See you again on my next upload. Bye 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 and babush. God bless Philippines. There's more. Bye guys.